Sunday. Happy Sunday. I'll give y'all just a few minutes to come in. What we try to do is every Sunday, we try to go on live to discuss what we talked about the previous week as far as our garden chores. And then we try to, or I try to make up some chores, not make up, but get a list of chores for the upcoming week. And so we got some videos coming out where I have been working in the garden and doing some things. And to be honest, y'all, like right now, I'm not going to be fooled by this weather. It has been feeling so good. It was like 60 this morning, I think. 60 this morning, but next week we're going to jump back up to the 90s. But what I will tell you is that little fall brisk this week, it was really nice. I really enjoyed it. Like it helped me know that fall is coming. What I will tell you is we are starting a lot of fall seeds. Our winner for what germinated first was the broccoli, y'all. It was some type of dome broccoli, followed by a cabbage that is like a quick growing cabbage that's really small. Because what I'm trying to do this week is really, what I'm trying to do this fall is really not overplant to where I'm doing a lot of harvesting, a lot of working, a lot of preserving, and just being able to harvest. So succession planting is what we've been doing and what we're going to do. Really quickly, only a few fall seed kits left. After this video has rendered, I will put the link in the description. I got another mailbox run tomorrow. I try to do post office runs on Monday, Wednesday, either Friday or Saturday, just depending on what I have for the weekend. And if I have something planned for the weekend, I'll do it on Friday. But if not, normally I'll get up that Saturday morning because I told some other people on a live, if you can get your order in by 8 o'clock Saturday morning, then it would get shipped off. And it did. And they received the notification. And then you also get like a video that you can watch while you wait. So I'm not going to be too long today because y'all, I had so much fun today. If you didn't watch the live, it's up. It is on, I went to the growers outlet today and I had just so much fun. A lot of fun. I got a video coming out, but I'm going to give y'all just like a little sneak peek of what I got. But I got a video coming. It's going to be good. So I definitely got to get busy with that. But really quick before I get busy with that, honey, let me show y'all how these jalapeno peppers, for somebody who don't even like jalapenos like that, when I tell you we are dripping with jalapenos, this is what I said. I'm gonna actually do that as a garden chore. I think I'm gonna do that as a garden chore this week, where I'm gonna harvest all these jalapeno peppers and I'm gonna do like a quick pickle brine and send some down when Chris goes to Columbus. Then I don't know. My mom used to eat. Do y'all remember Church's Chicken? They used to have these jalapeno peppers, and I know it's still some Church's Chicken that's open. But I remember her and my uncle and my aunt, like they used to eat them whole. But I don't think she really gets to the hot. I don't think she does too much hot anymore, but I can tell you that while we were growing up and when we were younger, she did eat them. But I'll call her and ask her. I don't know how hot these jalapenos are. It depends on your hot taste buds. Jalapenos will immediately make my lips start going numb. But some people say, maybe they're not hot. I don't know. But let me show you really quick. I'm going to give y'all a sneak peek. Also, I did put on the video, check your local garden centers. Check those because the other day I went to the garden center and they said that the sign said that they got moms coming in. They're trying to get rid of, it was like maybe 5 tables. They weren't in the clearance area. They were just 5 tables, and they said that they were trying to make room for the moms, and so they had the things on clearance. And so I was able to get these marigolds, which will last up until first our fall frost, which is, around about mid-November, but I think this would look nice for fall. I got these for another project that I'm doing right here. They were on clearance, but they had a lot of other annuals that were on clearance. Now, let me give y'all a really sneak peek of what we got going on at the growers outlet this morning. It was so fun, y'all. It was nice, it was cool, it was not crowded. Now, as I left, because I was doing a lot of reading, they were starting to get crowded. But this is just like a little sneak peek for y'all, okay, of what we got from the growers outlet, because it's not going to be in our garden chore this week. However, for fall, we have got to get our rose garden going. I want to go ahead and get that planted up. And so we'll get that going. And then I think, look, I put this one anemone here, but I put it here because I think I'm gonna end up pulling this whole display, although I do like these right here, but I think I'm gonna end up pulling this whole display. This is the creeping Jenny, and it's too much sun for this one. I can tell you that now. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do. We'll figure that out. But so let's really quickly talk about our garden chores. So some things I did get done, y'all. But look, this still in the same place. This is still in the same place, and I really need to make this a priority. I walk by this all the time, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it. But it would be nice if I can get that done this week. But again, I've started some seeds, and I'll share with you really quickly what I'm working on now. And I think I got a little bit of daylight left where I can do it. Now, I started off in the herb garden because I've been working on that. So we started some more calendula from seed. Now, calendula is one of those plants that I like to grow in the spring and also the fall, because once it gets really hot, you could tell it starts to, get tired. It starts to go to seed and it's done. But I want to get one more planting in, because I just want to make sure I have enough to last us until like next spring. So this is my fall planting of calendula. I also got some calendula that I want to plant that is more of an ornamental. Now these right here, the medicinal properties of it is a little bit stronger, so this is why I use it. But they have some ornamental ones. I think I got like zeolites and like the bonbon series and some other things like that I'm just going to plant around the garden. So we'll get that done. And then I've just really been keeping my seeds. I've been keeping my seeds watered because we're soil blocking them. And since they're really small, they can dry out really quick. But we've sowed some snapdragons, and what else did we sow? Did I do pansies? I think I did pansies. Yeah, I did pansies because snapdragon is one of those ones that you don't cover. And snapdragons over the last few weeks. And I want to do some violas as well. But I also want to take some cuttings of this lemon verbena, because today at the growers outlet, I don't know what possessed me to do it, but they had Moroccan mint. Y'all, we got spearmint that I've been trying to control, but the old owners put it in the ground. And so this one I'm definitely going to put in a pot. You better believe that. But they had on the paper that in like at the city markets in Morocco, that they mix the lemon verbena with the Moroccan mint. So I'm going to try that combination too, but I'm also going to take some cuttings of the lemon verbena, and I'm going to try to harvest some of this pineapple sage. This is either, I want to say two plants. I want to say two, but it's crazy. But we got to get started, y'all, slowly but surely. We have got to get started on the rose garden area. What I will tell you is one of the accomplishments or one of the chores last week was to call David Austin. Y'all, I was so upset with myself because it was such a simple process. The process is go online, type in return form, give them your order number, take a couple of pictures, and I would say in 24 hours, they were like, okay, we see that it is not coming back. We'll send you out another one. Now, the only thing is when they send you out another one, I will not get these two replacements until 2025. So one of them was in the rose garden when you first walk in the gate, but the other one, what I'm going to have to do is just leave a space for it when we start on the rose garden. Like I gotta leave a space. It's the Eustacia Vi, so we'll leave a space for that. But it was just such a simple process, so we can check that off our list. I think the main thing that I want to do this week, I'm just gonna stop playing because that's what I've been doing. I always tell people, be accountable. I'm being accountable. I've been playing, but it's I'm getting right. I'm gonna get right, because I gotta tell Chris too with the weed eater. I want to do some weed eating around this area over here. It's just certain places I don't like for it to be getting thick like this. So I'm going to just take the one he got me, like the little battery operated one, because he said he don't like that one. He need gas for some horsepower. Okay, whatever. But what we gonna do is just weed eat a little bit. And I've been doing some cleaning up around here. Why does it look like that? But so this is what we're gonna do, y'all. And again, if you remember, I don't know if I went live earlier this week, but we had the Armenian cucumber, and told everybody, because y'all remember it was out in the walkways, and I'm like, I don't like this. I like to see a clear path of my walkways. I don't like things that are blocking stuff. I just like to see. So I started trimming the Armenian cucumbers up, and child, I just ended up pulling them. I did. I ended up pulling all of them. They were all over the place. But here's the thing, when I pulled them, y'all, I think it was like 7 cucumbers that were hidden that I probably wouldn't have seen. And here's the other thing. I promise you, next season, when the time is right, it's going to be some Armenian cucumber seeds popping up. I already know it because I'm still looking at some seeds. I tried to get up as much as possible, but I know it's going to be some seeds. So we cleaned all of this out. Within that process where the cucumbers were pretty much all the way over here. Y'all, what didn't happen to my plant? What in the world? Okay, we ain't gonna worry about that. We're not gonna. Y'all, look, I'm talking about now. I'm not sure what went on. I was over here a couple of days and it was okay. It really was. But the cucumbers had went like all the way over to these peppers over here. So they had blocked the light for some of these speed wells, and I really like this speed well. So you see I cut it back, and I'm hoping that they'll come back. But this one, it was no new growth, no anything. This one has a little bit of new growth at the bottom. I'm gonna see about that one. I'm not gonna pull it up yet. So I cleaned that out, so that's good to go. And then I'm gonna start harvesting some of this sage as well this week, because we can at least use it for the holidays, but also I use it in tea. What we have in this week, I'm gonna already tell y'all, we're gonna have some type of saute. I know this squash bug is not on my eggplant. Y'all, look at this. Look at them. Oh, they just piss me off sometimes, and I think he flew away. Oh no, I see him. Okay, hold on. We're not about to play games with I just saw him. See, you got to watch them. Here he is. You got to watch them, because what they do is they try to dig these holes in your vegetables like that. Okay, I got them, y'all. I got them. But this week, I was going to do it today. I really was. I was going to take at least like 3 of these eggplants off, because these are the little fingers. So they're not going to get probably no bigger than this. I need to really get them off. But one day we're going to have some sauteed vegetables. I just bought some mushrooms today. So we're going to saute some stuff and take some of these tomatoes and cut them up and put some onions in there. We just going to, like I tell Chris, we're going to remix these vegetables. Sometimes that you got to use what you have. So, okay, let's talk about, now that I'm done rambling, y'all, let's talk about what is on the agenda for this week, because that's what these lives are all about. Bless his heart. It's really pretty, but that's why some dahlias need staking. Um, okay, let's keep focused. The green beans were a total bust. I'm gonna do a video on that. Y'all, I'm really thinking it was those darn grasshoppers. Y'all let me know. Let me know in the comments, because I haven't dealt with grasshoppers before, not on a capacity like this. But one day it was about 100 baby grasshoppers on these plants. And I came out, did diatomaceous earth. It rained. I didn't reapply. Now it's still, let me tell you what I said I was going to make though, because it's still a few beans on here, I hope. Have y'all heard of the salad? I think it's Nice. Okay, the French salad that they have where you do like the olives and the potatoes. So I was just going to, whatever was left, I was just going to get the rest of those and just make one of the, is it salad niçoise or something like that? If y'all are French or you know what I'm talking about, let me know. But it was just a few, not a lot. But I did see, when I was walking by, I did see like a few green beans left. A few. And I said, that's what we're going to have this week too. Sometimes I'll walk this garden and this will help me like meal plan for the week. And so that's what we're going to have. I really, really, really need to stop playing. The strawberries are coming back, and these are supposed to be in Berry Lane. I got to show y'all. I'll do a separate video, but I got to show y'all the sign that we got in for the pollinator garden. Okay, y'all, let's talk about what we're going to do for the week. This is one thing I'm working on right now. You know what? Let's try to reset. Let's try to get this rain barrel. Let's try to get it moved. Let's try to get it moved, y'all. I'm telling myself, like, it's water in here, but we don't have any rain expected. And Chris just sat up there and just all of a sudden say, look, it's working, because I thought something was wrong with it. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more water out of here, and then I'm just gonna try to move it, because it seriously is going to go. I gotta do something about these hydrangeas too. It's seriously going to go like right back here. It's gonna go back here. Probably right here. So I'll be having to be careful when I'm walking. I don't too much come back here, y'all. But I think Chris need to kind of come back here and start weed eating, because a lot of fall, I don't call them weeds, a lot of fall plants that we don't want in this location. You got perennial, okay, we're going to call it weeds for now. You got perennial weeds. But I really feel like I'm going to put it right here. I think this would be the perfect location. At first I was going to say by this rose bush, but this rose bush, it's not getting enough sun. I didn't plant it here. And this is where I was going to put it, because at first I was telling Chris to cut what are these things? These gutters. And he was like, no, I'm not doing that. You don't want that water anyway, because it's coming off the roof, and the roof. Sometimes he be trying to just like, let me tell y'all about Chris. Sometimes he used some of the things that I say and he put it back on me. And the reason why I say that is because certain things I'm like, I don't want them chemicals on my stuff. And so he told me, I don't want that water off the roof, because the roof is asphalt and it's the chemicals and just all of this other stuff. So I really do feel like I can put it right here and I'll be okay with it. But we got to do some maintenance back here. Eventually this is where I want the chicken coop to go, y'all, right back here. But we gotta do some some stuff. But I think I'm just like, I think I'm gonna get some of the water out, okay, y'all, and just get my dolly and just really move the rain barrel. I don't know why it's taking me so long to do it. Like, I don't have an excuse. So we're gonna make that a priority. Like, that's gonna be a priority, even if, and I'm off tomorrow, and I went to the growers outlet today and I was gonna go tomorrow. So that is gonna be a priority. I'm gonna stop playing with y'all and stop getting on here saying I gotta move this rain barrel. I'm moving this. I'm telling y'all right now, y'all hold me accountable, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable. Next Sunday at 6, this rain barrel is not gonna be here. It will not be here at all. I don't care if I got to come out at 5 o'clock next Saturday. No, I'm going to move it tomorrow. I'm going to move it tomorrow. I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to move it tomorrow. Now, let me tell you, I'm making a video now because, like I said in the video, I have done it in the past. I haven't been doing it like I should have this season. But one of the things I have been trying to do is plant by the moon. And so this bed needed to be topped off. Y'all know we got our soil 3, so the bed needed to be topped off. So this is what I was out here doing today after I got back from Costco. So we topped the bed off. Now I'm going to plant because it's a is it a waning or what? So it's the new moon is September 2nd. So we're still like in the full moon phase. And so I'm gonna plant some carrots. Y'all know I like the seed tape and the kaleidoscope carrots. Those are one of my favorites. Now I'm still gonna plant some. I gotta plant them in the raised beds because of the clay soil that we have, but I'm going to plant these first. I'm also going to plant some bunching onions and then some of the marigolds that we got on clearance. So that's 2 things, y'all. We're gonna move this. At first I was gonna pull this, but I just couldn't. I can't pull it. We're gonna work around this because I still feel like we might get a few more bell peppers now that the temperature has went down just a little bit, y'all. Just a little bit. We're starting to get peppers that are coming on. So that's why I'm like, I can't move it. I cannot move it. Another thing I'm going to do, so this is what I told myself. Yeah, I got to weed eat too. I don't like the thickness of this. Yeah, we got to do some weed eating. It won't take me long. I like the battery operated. I feel I can handle it a little bit better, but look how thick this is. You don't know what be lingering and stuff like that. So we're going to weed eat that. So that's 3, y'all. I got to weed eat around this garden perimeter. And then, okay, so that's 3, y'all. Work with me. So we're going to do the rain barrel. We're going to plant the carrots. We're going to weed eat. Okay, I'm going to give myself one more thing and I'm going to be like, you don't, no, 4. 4, 4, 4. Okay, the last 2 things is I am going to take these peppers on here. We're going to take all these peppers. We're going to cut them up. We're going to do like a quick pickle brine on those. I don't know if y'all can see them because it's like the same color as the leaves, but it's really a lot of them on here. Like they really need to be picked. So we're going to do that. This is side note. I'm not going to put this on my to-do list, but we're getting some powdery mildew here. Can y'all see it? And I just bought some milk. Normally, we don't have a lot of milk. So with that, I'm going to do my milk and water solution. Y'all, I hope this bee ain't checked out in here. Bless his little heart. Is he asleep? I ain't going to touch him. If he sleep, just let him sleep. You know, that's what I used to tell my kids. Oh, no, he's not. I just saw him moving. Y'all used to tell my kids, look, if they sleep, leave them alone. Let them sleep. But he's not. So that's like a bonus. While I'm cutting this, it's a bonus. But this is what I'm going to do. At first, I was going to start over here because these zinnias are getting tired too. But in order, the way my mind works, I have to go like in a, you know how you go like in order? Like I don't like to move. Like I don't like to be like, I'm going to do that and then have to come back up here. So starting next week, what I'm going to do is work on this bed. And the reason why I say I'm going to work on this bed is because these are the heliotropes that we started from seed. All of them don't look like this, but let me tell you what I learned from this. A lot of things that say full sun, this is how you got to get to know your plants. This don't like full sun. This actually likes a little afternoon shade. It don't like the beaming sun like that. And let me see where the other one is. It was one that was doing really, really good. But it was one, it might be these. So these are some, but now something's eating that one. But I know I saw one. Okay, so here's some more. Like I put them everywhere. Here's some more that's doing okay. So that location back there, it don't like it. And so I just want to I want to pull the things that are spent, that are done, that just don't look good. And we're going to start with this bed. Now, I planted these. I got one by Monrovia and one by Proven Winners. I think these are Proven Winners, and they're like the Millennium Garlic, if y'all have ever seen that. So we got these right here, and then we got these over here. And I planted these a little bit later, but they're actually pushing out way more blooms than the other ones. So number 4, what we're going to do, I'm going to work on this bed. I don't know if I want to keep this verbena, y'all, because it looked like a little bit of powder. Yep, that's powdery mildew too, but it's 2 plants. And I just don't like the way it looked. This is what, as I get older and as I continue to garden, it used to be a time I'd be trying to save these plants, and I just be like, well, I want to, if it don't look good there, pull it. So I'm probably going to pull that, and I'm probably going to pull that heliotrope. So that way, once my pansies and everything, that way I won't feel bad when it's time to like really pull them, and get ready for fall planting. I'll be like, I got the space anyway. So I'm just going to work on this bed. And when I say work on this bed, I need to edge it up. I need to pull the plants that are done. So I'm going to pull these heliotropes. I don't even care about the bottom. See, they trying to fool me and like, hey, we got some bottom growth coming. You're going to get pulled up. And then these rudbeckias, like back here, we're going to pull them. Let me tell you what I'm really pleased with, though. These dahlias, we started these from seed. So when we started it from seed, it was like a multi-pack. You don't know what color you're getting. You just plant it. But I really like... this one is like I know it looks yellow, but when it first blooms, it's like a pinkish, and then this is like a coral color, and then this is like a deep wine color. All of these were from seed. Look at this. See what I'm saying? I think these be who eating my stuff up. Look at that. What? And then he's real smart because he see me following him. Do y'all see how he turning? He turning like, do you see me? Yeah, I see you. I see you. Okay. It's a phlox back here too. Let's see. I like the old saying, there's 24 hours in a day. To wake up at 10 and get up at 3. Yeah, it's 24 hours in a day. But I'm telling you, sometimes I know how I am. I will take a break in a minute, and sometimes I have to talk to myself like no lie. Sometimes I will say, okay, I'm going to work on this, and then I may go to throw some of the debris away. So just imagine, I'm going to throw some of the debris away. That's what I say I'm going to do. I'll come back, I'll believe that, and then I'll come over here and start messing with these plants. So I just got to keep focused. So it is sometimes in the garden where I tell myself, that's not what you're working on today. That's not what you're working on. You need to finish up what you said. And so I constantly have to redirect myself back to what I need to be doing. And I do know, like, when I really focus, I get stuff done. Just like today, I was like, go ahead, get this stuff planted, make the video about it, and you done with this. Like, you done with this bed. So that's what we're going to do, y'all. Let's recap really, really quick. Okay. Priority number 1. Priority. We getting this. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it right here. And if you could see, it started right here where it's no grass. I remember telling Chris it don't work, so he moved it over. I even got the rocks to just kind of wash away stuff. This is going to the back. It's going to the back. We're not going to keep playing games with that. Okay, number two is we're going to harvest these peppers. I'm gonna do some type of quick pepper brine. We'll send that with Chris when he goes down to Columbus. Let me tell y'all something real quick about me. See, I'm gonna tell you what take me so long to do stuff like this. To me, presentation is everything. And so when I do stuff, when I give stuff from the garden, no lie, I have these little containers that I put them in. And then like just say for instance, these peppers, I'm gonna have to make a label for them, because to me it's like presentation. And I've been taught that like since I was little. It's all about presentation. Even when you meet somebody, it's about presentation. But So we're going to do that. We're going to plant our carrots and bunching onions, okay? We are going to weed eat those thick areas, okay? We're going to weed eat. And remember, this is like a bonus right here. I got some milk. Milk and water is what I start off using for powdery mildew. So we got our milk and water. And then we are going to work on this bed right here. We're going to work on this one. And next Sunday, I'm going to report back to y'all because it's going to be all done. Little do y'all know, y'all really help me and you keep me accountable, because it's some days I start working on a whole bunch of other stuff. Like this morning, I was supposed to get up and start working on this bed right here because we got our soil in. Where I saw online that the growers outlet is open on Sunday, and I was like, you know what? Look at this, y'all. This is a harlequin bug. Look at this. Oh, potato beetle. Look at this. This ain't no ladybug. This is what you got to be. You see what it's doing? You see how it's eating this? Okay, what my glove? You know what? Okay, so we got a squash bug. We got this harlequin bug. Y'all see what it was doing though? Cucumber beetle, whatever it is. It ain't nothing good. That's for sure. That's why I come out here and I check, y'all. I'm checking all the time. That's the first time I seen one like that though here in the garden. But yeah, I was supposed to be further along today, but that's okay. We got some good stuff from the growers outlet. I think fertilizer, or if it's not fertilizer, you can make it into a weed killer. So I seen a lot of times. I can't remember how, but let's see. That is good. Yeah, Big Mac Cochran. I am. I'm really big on presentation. Like that's why my sister, who I'm doing the tea blend for, I done ordered some tins on Amazon. I gotta make labels. Like I just don't want to put it in tea bags and say, "Here you go." I don't know. I don't know. That's just something about me. Even sometimes when I go in a store, it's like the presentation draws me in. But that's what we're gonna do this week, y'all. That's what we're gonna do, and it's gonna be good. These tomatoes right here, I gotta do a lot of picking because the leaf-footed bugs, as you can see, you got them all kind, and I gotta go in and wash my hand. They just, oh gosh, they just be making me so mad. But we are getting a lot of tomatoes that I gotta pick. Let me show y'all this really quick, and then I'm gonna go. What I can tell you is I'm so thankful because I know they're gonna go away, but these butterflies are all over the garden. The black swallowtail, the yellow swallowtail. I've even seen, what's that? Oh, it's like 4 or 5 different butterflies. What I can tell you is that they're all over this butterfly bush during the day. They are. I don't know what happened to my dahlia. Well, I guess that means I need to pull it. This one, I'm really surprised on how it has bounced back so good. But what I will tell y'all, and y'all know I'm gonna tell you, I ain't sponsored. These people don't even know what I be saying. But I can tell you that most of the proven winner plants, they really do a good job. They'll bounce back even when I get them on clearance. Something's telling me like I'm gonna look at when you're supposed to prune these, because I really want to like just take this and chop it and chop that, because you see how the new growth is in the middle, but I know it's certain time to prune. And y'all know I'm like, stop being it says that when I get those pruners in my hand, I start just going to work. I do. And I'm like, stop. That's how those cucumbers ended up being pulled. But yes. Oh, I think maybe you were talking about the debris. Yeah, I like all of this debris. See, here's another bag too. All of this debris. That's why I want to go ahead and get my. We do vermicomposting, or we did, but I want to get that going again. But I said eventually we may do like a compost area as well. I have to see. Cause y'all, in the front, I think something has dug like a hole, like right by the front porch. And I'm like, Chris, now we got to find out what that is. We got to find out what it is. And take care of it. But that's what we're going to do this week, y'all. I just always want to come on, let y'all know what we're doing. I'm not even going to put this on the task. I was going to say, go ahead and cut this back. I done cut this back and deadheaded this one. It's really a workhorse, the Gumfrina. But like I told y'all before, I am going to look for those pink ones. This one, they're really not as sturdy. I like the pink ones that's in the garden. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest the grape tomatoes too. Oh, that's what I had to show y'all really quick, and then we about to go. So if you got the summer seed kit, I want to show y'all the progress of my Tidy Treats tomato. So in the kit, you had the Tidy Treats tomato, you had some marigold, and you had some basil. That's what the summer kit consisted of. And let me show y'all. I tasted one of these. I couldn't. Because we got so many tomatoes on the inside. But I tasted one of these Tidy Treats tomato. Y'all, it is so good. It is good. The Tidy Treats tomatoes, I'm letting them do whatever they want to, because they're supposed to be like 4 containers. It specifically said, like, don't put it like in the ground. I may put it in raised beds next year, but they got a good taste. They got a good taste, so I definitely will grow them again. But you're really supposed to let them kind of, you see how that is? Just trail like that and just kind of let them do their thing. They actually, you could put them in, the whole kit was to be, like, you could put the tomatoes, the basil, and the marigold, like, in a container all together. That was the purpose of the kit. But I had been letting these grow, and I'm like, just wait, because I had been eating off the other tomatoes. This is a good tomato to grow. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. This grape tomato right here, I don't think I want to grow this again. It's pretty. It's a good grower. Not this one. Now, this one right here, I want to say this is Big Husky. I'm gonna do my research on this one, because I want at least about 3 to 4 more of those. But these grape tomatoes right here, the flavor to me, I'm talking about just for me, y'all, it's not there. The flavor not there. It's just not there at all. I have to be organized while it's crazy. Yeah. I don't make the fertilizer. What I use is a lot of Espoma products. So I'll use the plant tone. I'll use the garden tone. And then I also use the Dr. Earths as well. But if you go back and look at our soil test, this soil 3 right here, it did really good. Like, it met, and some things it exceeded. So I was really happy about that. So that video is up. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go in because I really got to get my seed tape, and I want to get this planted along with the marigolds before the end of the night. So 4 things I got to do, y'all. Let's recap really, really quick. Okay, we got to move the rain barrel. We got to harvest these jalapeno peppers. We have to weed eat the thicker boundary of the garden. We're going to do a bonus, what do you call it? Bonus spraying of the milk and water for the powdery mildew. And then we're going to work on this bed. And when I say work on this bed, pull the things that have, they gone, pull them, that's gone. Deadhead what needs to be deadhead, edge up what needs to be edged up, and pull what needs to be pulled. And I think that will keep me on task, because I always put a timer on myself. I think that'll keep me on task, and as long as I stay on the task, we'll be all right for this week. And I'll report to y'all next week. So y'all have a great week. Create a great week. Like I always tell Chris, create the day. Create a great week. And we'll talk again soon, y'all. We got some videos coming out. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And that way, and make sure you hit the notification too. So that way, when we put out the videos, you'll be the first to be notified. Okay, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a great week. And we'll talk again soon. Bye, y'all.